In this case, Nick, he decided to stay legal on the front, but let me show you guys exactly why we're going with a 35% tint on the back. So when we talked to Nick about what shade he was looking for the rears, in the state of Arizona and Vegas, you can go as dark as you want on your rear glass. There's no legality regarding how dark you can get your tint. Nick didn't want to go too dark where it was limo, but he did want to darken the rear a bit more than the front so there can be a little bit of a staggered look like the original factory look that Lexus used to do back in the day. So what we decided to do, we went ahead and measured the rear glass. I got a tint measuring gauge, and what this gauge does, it measures the VLT, visual light transmission, that runs through the glass. Now, natural undyed glass, your natural shade out of the factory is around that 80 to 90%. So there is still a little bit of shade even with a natural glass with no dye and no tint. In the case of this glass over here, we're at 30%. So if we want to knock this 30% down to 15, we're going to have to layer a slightly lighter shade on top of it to get it down to 15. In this case, we'd be putting a 35 on top of the 30, and that will knock that down to that 15% range that we're looking for.